Alright, hopefully I'm not making a video that's completely unusable and noisy and everything, but I haven't had a time to do a video lately, and I've been wanting to do one. Hi there. I've been wanting to do one, and it's just with work and family stuff and music, there hasn't been any time. So forgive me for staring that way, but it is the road. I am in the car. You can see my steering wheel of my lovely, ugly purple van. So day 60 came and went like 13 days ago, 13 days ago. And I was trying to make a video then. Well, like I said, I didn't have any time. So, wow, yeah, I'm coming on close to, I don't know, I've got 28 songs left to do, which is crazy if you ask me. I think it's 28. But I don't know if you noticed something. I've been experimenting a lot lately. I'll just cut to the chase. I've always had a problem with my vocals. I've always had a problem with my vocals. I can do noisy stuff, I can do screaming stuff, I can do kind of like spoken word stuff, no problem at all. I can do rapping, that's no problem. I've never been able to sing really well, and it's something that's kind of always bothered me. I don't understand why I can't do it, what the block is, but I keep trying. And when I was gonna make the video earlier, I just put out the track Lights Out, and I don't recommend that you watch that video or listen to that song. It's a joke, man. It's a joke. It's like a song that I would do as a joke for a podcast. I was working with some drums. I don't always do drum samples, but I wanted to mess with some drum samples, and so I started playing with something, and I'm like, this has got like this cool like 80s rock vibe to it, kind of hard rock or whatever. So, and at the time I was really getting into creating guitars that weren't guitars at all, and so sound modeling, and so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do this, and it's just gonna be drums, bass, guitar, rhythm and lead, and vocals, and that's it. No frills. So the song came about well, and I went to put the vocals on it, and it was late at night. Whoa, truck almost tried to hit me. It was late at night, and I got done with it, was putting it together, and I just didn't have enough time to do anything else to it. And I'm like, well, that's the challenge. You know, today's the day. I got to put it out, warts and all. You know, so be it. So I did, and if you're laughing, I'm laughing right along with you to that song, because it's a joke, but what can you do? And at this point, I'm really focused on experimenting with different things. Yesterday I put out a track right in front of me, and it's almost got like a Depeche Mode, Hurts. I don't know if you're familiar with the band Hurts. Great band, you should check it out. At least their first album. The second album was but the first album was really good. It's got that kind of vibe. Vocals still aren't perfect. I got them as perfect as I can get them, but what am I going to do? I'm one guy. So if I want vocals, I got to do them, and them's the ropes, man. So, but yeah, I mean, I just at this stage, I'm just kind of experimenting with things. The song that I'm releasing today that I did yesterday, it's very experimental. It's kind of my current take on like a cut-up track from the 80s. You know, like the band is escaping me right now. This band, they got into a lot of trouble because they sampled U2. But at any rate, it's got my own thoughts in it. But yeah, it's kind of my take on a cut-up, and really just experimenting with stuff. Trying to get a little deeper with certain things, but also have fun. But at 5 minutes in, I'm realizing this video is not really going anywhere, and I'm just kind of rambling. So hopefully that's all right. And I say that, and I always, when people are in their videos and they're saying I'm rambling, I kind of enjoy it, so whatever. Once again, thank you to everybody that's been so supportive. We're nearing the home stretch. I'm not going to call it the home stretch until I'm about 10 songs left, but we're nearing the home stretch and we're getting closer. Oh, somebody asked me, was I going to continue writing on this schedule after the challenge was over? Now, at about day 25, day 30, I asked that question of myself, and I said, you know, it's kind of weird. I can't see myself not writing a song every day. But whenever they asked me that question, which was about 4 or 5 days ago, I said no. There are some days that this is really hard. There's a lot of days that this is really hard. You have to make time for it. You have to do your best to put out a good product or a good thing, and in my case, embed the message that I want to embed and make sure everything's right in a very small amount of time. Has it been a great learning experience? Absolutely. It's been a great learning experience. Would I recommend it? Definitely. But you got to stick with it, because there's parts along the way that are really hard and they're really challenging. And as a wise person once said, it's not worth doing if it's not hard and challenging. So yeah, absolutely. I've seen tremendous growth in myself, musically, non-musically, personality-wise, ego-wise. Plus, I mean, you know, look back and I've got, 60 some songs on iTunes and Spotify and Google Play and Amazon and Groove Music and Deezer, or not Deezer, whatever, all those sites. I've got 60 plus songs out there, 70 plus songs out there, and that's pretty cool. But I don't know if I don't want to continue in this way after the 90 days is up. I want to take my time. There's actually some songs I want to go back, do some things to make them a little better, polish them up a little more, and then compile some things into maybe albums. Certain things I've got a lot of different styles of music, and I want to compress those into groups, because right now they're just all tracks. What am I going to do with all those songs that are out there? I don't know. I've toyed with the idea of taking them down after I compile them. I've toyed with the idea of keeping them up. So I don't know, but I'm definitely going to take my time. The Translations album, I'm definitely going to do something with that and write a little bit of extra stuff. I've got 2 more tracks that I'm going to do for the Translation series for this challenge, which will put it up to 7. And then I'll probably do about 2 or 3 more as a bonus, and put that up as an album somewhere. So at any rate, I do want to give a shout out to Gregory Short. If you do a search for popcrackle.com, think of popcracklesnap.com. Sorry, Gregory. Just do a search for Gregory Short. He's a vlogger. He does vlogs about records and cassettes and music, stuff like that. He's been really supportive, and I don't really know him, but even still, he's been really supportive, and I appreciate that. So thank you, Gregory, if you're watching this. And shout out to people on Instagram. That's where I get most of my traffic, through there and YouTube. I don't get as much direct back and forth on YouTube as I do on Instagram, but I get it. That's where I get most of my traffic from. Facebook is a wasteland. I guess it always has been a wasteland, and maybe always will be a wasteland. I don't spend a lot of time on there, and I try to keep it that way. So we're at 10 minutes long, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video short. And like I said, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being so supportive. Coming near the home stretch, and I'll talk to you later.